Good morning, everybody. Let's start with our toe lifts. So today we've got 4 circuits. There's 2 exercises in each circuit. We're going to do 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest, and we're going to do 3 rounds. Heels up, right and left. So the first exercise is going to be cardio, and we're going to do a similar exercise 3 different ways. And then the second exercise is going to be, or the second one is going to be strength. Good, let's march. It's going to be a little different. So we're going to do a lower body, then we're going to do an upper body in round 2, and then we're going to combine the 2 exercises in round 3. 4, 3, hamstring curls. We're just going to kick it back. Good, 8, 7, 4, 3, bring the knees back up. Let's start to add an opposite arm, thumb up towards the ceiling. We're just starting to wake up those shoulders. A little bit of a front raise. 4, 3, back to our curls, tricep press it back. So we're just gonna think about reaching the hand back towards the heel. 4, 3, 2, we're going to tap it right, left, reach it right and left. So just reach it right to the front. Now let's cross the body just a little bit. Reach it corner to corner. Reach to the floor, down, corner to corner, reaching to the floor. Let's reach it up to the ceiling, a little side bend. Reach it to the front again. Opposite arm is going to reach back behind us. Corner to corner. 4, 3, reach it to the floor, reach it down. The other arm is still going to reach a little bit back. Reach it up. Other arm reaches down towards the floor. 4, 3, slow deadlift in the center. Hinge it forwards. Stand up nice and tall. So this is one of our moves today. It's just a nice good hinge. Hinge, lift. Good, we're gonna go a little faster right here. Hinge and tall. So we just push those hips back towards the wall behind us. Reach down, grab our socks. Hold it down in the center. We're going to lift and lower. So it's a little fly today. This is another move that we're going to do. Pinch the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, all the way up. Slow squat. Sit the hips to the heels. Push to stand. So sit, 2, stand, 2. Good. Can we go a little bit faster? Down and up. I keep up with the music. You don't have to. 4, 3, 2. Good. All the way up. Arm circles up and back. Back around to the front. 2. 1 more back to front. Now we're just going to alternate right, left, going back, and then switch it over to the other side. Up and back, up and back. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Good. Forward step and reach. Right here. Forward step. Pull. Squeeze the shoulders together. 4, 3, 2. Let's add in that open book. Step it forward, open, close, back. Switching sides. Stabilize that lower body. Forward, open, close. Last one. Side step. Hold it here. Just a little inner thigh stretch. Side lunge. Good. 8, 7, 4, 3. Hold it in the center. Inhale. Exhale. If you want to add the arching around, you can. If you don't want to, I just want you to belly breathe. One more. In. out. Roll it all the way up to standing. We're gonna walk it out to our plank. So hinge it forward, walk it out to a plank. We're gonna hold a plank, and we have 3 different plank variations today. Let's lift it up. Down dog, plank. This is one of our variations. Down dog, plank, down dog, plank, down dog, plank. Walk it all the way back up into the center. We're going to bring it into the middle, and we're going to do our heel stomps or our jumps. It's whatever feels good for you today. 8, 7. Good. March it out, shake it out, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Grab a quick drink of water. So circuit number 1, first exercise is jumping jacks. We're going to do 3 different variations of jumping jacks. Our second exercise, round 1 is a lunge. Round 2 is a rear fly. And then round 3 is going to be a lunge with a rear fly. So we're going to combine the 2 exercises and put them together. But we'll start round 1 lunges. So jumping jacks, regular jacks in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're just going to take it out. Regular jacks, jack and jack. So we're going to do a couple different variations for round 2 and round 3. But for here, regular jacks. If you want to do full jumping jacks, you have that as an option. So if you feel like adding a little impact in today, remember, you don't have to do the entire 45 seconds high impact. You can do a couple of high impact ones, and then you can bring it back down to low impact. So if you need to, just tap and tap, and then add in a couple, like 1 or 2 full impact jacks. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it in. All right, grab dumbbells. We're gonna go for lunges. Good, 3, 2, and 1. So I'm just gonna step it back into my lunge and stand tall. Step it back and stand tall. If you wanna do body weight, you absolutely can, but this is your opportunity to go a little bit heavy for the lunge. So round 1 is our lower body focus. That's your opportunity to go heavier, because when we add in the upper body, we have to use the weights that work for our upper body, which for most of us is lighter than our lower body. Good, we've got about 10 seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna do jumping jacks with an open and a close. So a little chest fly in the front, 2, and 1. Good, time is on. So cross in front, open, close. I want you to try to get a good open. Instead of just keeping the arms kind of in the front, I want you to also think about opening those pinkies or the back of your hand out to the back, kind of a clapping jack. Tap and tap. So you can do thumbs up or you can do palms down, your choice. So it just changes things a little bit, might make your shoulders feel a little bit better. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. We're gonna go for a rear fly. So I'm gonna go kind of a medium weight. I'm gonna let my back help, but I'm still gonna try to focus on working those backs of the shoulders. Good, time is on. So it's a lift and a lower. A lift and a lower. I want you to try to really control that dumbbell going back down to the floor. What tends to happen is we lift it up and then we just let it drop. We lift it up and we just let it drop. I want you to try to control it up 2, down 2. My challenge is that I go from a 5 to an 8. I don't have anything in between. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're going to go for our jumping jacks. We're going to add a cross in front. So tap, cross. So it's really just think about cross in front. And then if you can, overhead press. Good. Press and press right here. So tap and tap. It's that little bit of a cross in front with a press up. Now, if you need to do an angled press up, that's okay too. If we were high impact, we'd be here. We'd be doing that full cross, reach up, pull down. But since we're doing low impact, it's that little bit of a cross in front. So this is our jack variation. Good. We've got about 10 more seconds, and we're going to do that lunge with a rear fly. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, lunge with a rear fly. There's going to be a little bit more of a forward hinge with our lunge to do our rear fly. 2 and 1. So we lunge it back, but it's a little bit more of a forward fold. So hinge, lift, and stand tall. Hinge it forward, lift it up, and stand. Push the hip back, load up that glute. If you need to, you are more than welcome to alternate your rear flies, hinge, and lift, but you've got to keep that core tight. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out, walk around, grab a quick drink of water. Gonna move on, circuit number 2. Round 1, jog. Round 2, triple jog, side to side. Round 3, shuffle, or you can double touch or grapevine. And we're gonna do squats, front raises, and a squat with a front raise. So go ahead, get ready for just jogging in place in 3, 2, and 1. So your first option right here is just march. So a nice good march, powerful march. You are speeding your way through. You're on a walk, you just realized you've got somewhere you have to be. So you've got a quick run home. Now if you want to take it up, again, you can do that nice good jog. So it doesn't have to be super high, just kind of quick. But if you want to keep it low impact here today, you're just going to power march. You can also think about getting those thighs up as high as you can. So you can focus on round 1, thighs up, and then rounds 2 and 3, you can focus on working the hips a little bit more, going for a little speed and agility. 2 and 1. All right, just squats. Just squats. Again, this is your opportunity, your chance. Go a little heavier. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. So feet are hip to shoulder width apart, and we want to keep our knees tracking in line with our second toe. So sometimes we're okay going down and then those knees knock to come back up, or we really knock those knees out. I want you to try to keep chest lifted. Sit your hips to your heels. We start with a hinge and a hip push back, and then we start to sit, bending the hips, knees, and ankles at about the same rate. So think about that little hinge. So you break at the hips, and then you hold, and you try to sit. So break at the hips, sit, and stand. 2 and 1. Bring it up. We're gonna go for our triple jog. Triple jog, and you can just do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. a little side to side. Your time is on. So 1, 2, 3, triple jog. This is our cha-cha. So that triple step, but we're gonna move side to side. If you need to keep it here, you're going to do that double touch. So step, knee. Step, touch, step, knee. But if you can jog, travel. The more you travel, the harder this is. So side to side, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can hold that pause, hold that knee up, catch your balance. Good. Got about 10 seconds. If you need to stay in place, you can, but I want you to try to travel at least a little bit, just a little distance. Good, right here. Front raises, front raises. So you can do one dumbbell. I'm doing one in each hand. I want each arm to work individually today. Here we go. So front raise. If you want to do both arms at the same time, go for it. You are more than welcome to. I'm going a little heavier today. Plus I've been going light the last few weeks, so I don't want to go right back into heavy stuff. Remember, if you've had to take a break or you've had to go lighter, don't think I can go back to my old weights right away. It's not going to happen. So you still got to gradually work your way back up. So I'm going to do alternating for these. Again, slow and controlled. We lift up and then we slowly lower it down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Dumbbells down. We're going to shuffle, or if you can, I want you to grapevine. Shuffle or grapevine. So you can wide behind, wide together here, or 2 and 1. Little shuffles. So for me, it's about 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, tap. That's about how much space I have. But if you have the space, you can go farther. You can go from one end all the way to the other. If you have to keep it low impact, wide behind, wide together, or wide behind, wide front, wide together. Add in that little bit of an extra cross in the front. So again, low impact does not have to mean easy. So you choose what feels good today. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have our squat with our front raise. I am going to do the front raise at the bottom of my squat. You can do it at the top. At the bottom is going to be a little bit harder. 2 and 1. So your first option, squat, stand, raise it in front. Squat, stand, raise it in front. Option 2, squat with a raise. Don't let yourself lean forward and swing it. It's kind of goofy. You've got to keep it tall, protect that core and that low back. Squat, front raise. You can see that weight acts as a counterbalance to help me keep that torso upright. I always tell people, give this one a shot with a light weight. You'd be surprised. But what tends to happen is we sit and we arch our low backs. We don't want to arch. Good, rest. We want to tuck that core. Good. We're going to move on. Circuit number 3. First round skiers, working on glutes. Second round, hamstring curls. Third round is our kind of our curtsy skater. We're trying to load up those glutes. We're going to do deadlifts, rows, and deadlifts with rows. So we're going to start with our skiers. Toe tap back in 3, 2, and 1. So we just do tap and tap right here. If you want to do both arms at the same time, you're going to get a little bit more, a little higher heart rate, a little bit more of an arm reach. But if you want to do opposites, remember we're doing opposites, not, what is it? Same? What is same? Anyway, I can't do it anymore. Sometimes we do same. I'm asking for opposites for a specific reason. If you watch people when they walk, we walk opposite arm and leg. So that's why I'm asking for opposites if you're doing alternating. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have deadlifts here today. So shoulders down and back, grab those dumbbells. You're just gonna push the hips back. So shoulders down, ribs tucked. Here's 2 and 1. So we're going to hinge it forwards, and then we're gonna stand tall. Hinge it forwards, stand tall. So again, lower body, bigger muscles, can usually go a little bit heavier. Check your core position. We want to make sure that we're not puffing out our low back and then trying to do our deadlift. It's that little bit of a tuck. Hold that tuck and then do your deadlift. So you should always feel like you're holding on to that little bit of a tucked rib while still pulling the shoulder blades down and back. It's a lot to think about. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, dumbbells down. Round 2 is hamstring curls. Whatever arms you want to do, I'm good with. I would like you to focus on a pull of some sort. Here's 2 and 1. So you can press. This is a pull because we're pulling something past our hips. You can take your arms up. So jacks, we came more to the front. Here, I want you to think about pulling that band, stretching it apart at the finish. So smaller movements. If you want to pull it down, you absolutely can, but it's still a pull. So think about the difference. This is a push where I'm really focusing on punching the ceiling. I want to pull myself up over that chin up bar. I'm focusing on those muscles on the back, pulling down and in. So even if it's here, pull it back. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. All right, we're gonna go for rows. Just a basic row, nothing fancy. So focusing on upper body here. Here's 2, 1. So shoulders down, ribs tucked, finish position or halfway position for our deadlifts. Now we're gonna pull and slowly release. So squeeze, resist the dumbbell going down. If you can, hold it at the top for that pause. Pause, and then lower down. Pull up, pause. And you can see a lot of times you get to that pause and your dumbbells automatically kind of start to go down about 1/2 inch. Pause. Good, 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Round number 3. These are our skaters, but I want you to think about trying to add a little bit of a curtsy. Can you try to touch the floor? We just want to make sure we're not just bending over. Here we go. So we step, reach. It's okay if you don't touch the floor. Now you can just think big arms in the middle, down at the bottom. This is your low impact, no jumping. But if you can add that little bit of a side hop and then hinge, hips back, load the side glute, reach for the floor. And you can still keep it slow, but low impact, reach in the middle, tall in the middle, curtsy down, tall in the middle, curtsy. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up in the center. Deadlift plus row. Deadlift plus row. 4, 3, 2. Good. So hinge it forwards. Row, release, and stand. So hinge, row, and stand. Good, 15 seconds. Our last circuit is on the floor. For the upper body portion, if you have A band, here's 2 and 1. If you have a band, I would grab that band. Or you're going to need to sit into a chair if you're using dumbbells. You could probably do it standing with dumbbells, but chair would be better. So we have planks. So you're gonna do planks. Incline planks are great. Round 1, shoulder taps. Round 2, leg taps. Round 3, down dog, plank. If you need to stay standing, what I would have you do is farmer carry right, farmer carry left, farmer carry both, because your focus is gonna be core stability. So dumbbell in the right hand, dumbbell left hand, dumbbell in both hands, and do your walk. For the chest fly, banded chest fly or reverse chest fly with dumbbells. Then we're gonna do leg lowers. If you're standing, you can march or you can mummy kick. And then we're going to chest fly with our mummies. So if you wanna be on the floor, great. We're gonna start with our plank. You can be on your knees. You can be in an incline. I love incline planks. It's a great way to get used to planks, especially being on your toes versus on your knees. So incline planks are great. Good 45 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So I want you to be in a plank position, knees or toes, and you're gonna tap your shoulder, tap your shoulder. This is a slow and steady, so we're not trying to fly through this as fast as we can. I mean, you can try it, but if you're going really fast or you're slow and you're shifting your weight side to side, it's all about stabilizing the spine. So you should still get a little bit of an elevated heart rate here for that movement. But knees wide, toes wide, spine stable. So having the wider knees and the wider toes will help you stabilize your hips. 3, 2, and 1. Onto your back, chest flies. Just chest flies. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So just a nice good chest fly. Remember, if you've got a band, because you're staying standing today, you're going to have that band behind your back. You're going to press your band out so your arms are straight with a soft elbow, and then you're going to open and close just like we do with the dumbbells. If you're staying standing and you have to use dumbbells, you're going to do that draw mountain where your hands are a little bit away from your hips, palms forwards, and then you lift them up and you try to think about tapping the end of your dumbbell together. So if you're standing, you're doing a little bit of a different chest fly because dumbbells work against gravity differently. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna flip it over. We're gonna do a plank with a leg tap. So side to side leg tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So this time you can start with your knees in and then we tap a leg out, bring it back in. Tap it out, bring it in. Again, your goal is to keep your body nice and steady, nice and stable. We don't want to lift and we don't want to push our hips back so they're over our knees. Hips are in front of your knees. Just a little tap to the side, shoulders over your wrists. Check your body position. If you're really, really struggling with the leg tap, just hold a plank. That's okay too. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. On our back, leg lowers, alternating leg lowers. No weights needed because this is our not upper body exercise. 2 and 1. So we're going to take leg down, leg up, leg down, leg up. Your first option is straight leg. Your second option is dead bug. You bend your knee, but we're still opening from our hip. So there's a difference between just bending our knee and tapping our foot to the ground and opening from the hip. So imagine you're taking your heel to the ground. You want to take it a little bit away from your buns. So if you've got bent knee, try to tap the heel a few inches away from your backside versus just bending the knee and taking it super close. 7 seconds. Good. Rest. Flip it over. Last 2 exercises. Last set of planks. Down dog to plank. Down dog to plank. Now you can do child's pose to plank if you need to stay on your knees. 2 and 1. So we lift it up. Down dog and plank. Now again, you can be on your knees, child's pose, and plank. Notice my spine is staying stable. I'm not rounding my back and dropping my forehead to the floor. Stable spine, using the core, using your lats. Push yourself back. Press down, heels of the hands into the ground, pull yourself forwards. Same thing. Press yourself back, shoulders down, pull yourself forwards. Good. 7 seconds. Good. Let's rest. Flip it onto your back. This time we're going to do chest fly and a leg lower, or you can do chest fly and hold a dead bug. That's okay too. So if you want to get that core work in, but you don't want to add in the leg lower, we're going to alternate. Good. So arms out, heel down, arms up, heel up. Arms out, heel down, arms up, heel up. Bend the knees if you need to, heel tap here. Low back is braced, so we're close to the floor, but we don't have to physically round our spine. We don't want to lift our hips off the ground just to get the low back to the floor. It's that little bit of a tuck. We've got about 15 seconds. Now you can try having your knees bent. Both heels go to the floor, both heels come up. I start with a bent knee versus a straight leg. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Little bit of a shakeout. If you're on the floor, you can stay on the floor, you can rest. You can carefully set those dumbbells off to the side. This is your opportunity to grab a drink. We're going to start stretching on our backs today. If you need to be seated in a chair, you can. You can also try this standing for a little balance challenge. Left leg out straight, right knee, let's pull it into the chest. So left leg out straight, right knee into the chest. Again, you can do this sitting. Left leg will still be out, right knee pulls up. You can grab in front of the knee or behind the thigh, your choice. Good, let's switch legs. So we're gonna take right leg out, left knee pulls into the chest. Our low back and our hips are still touching the floor. Our right leg that is out, we're having as much of that touch the floor as we can. We're gonna squeeze the quad and keep that leg straight. Good, let's put the left foot on the floor. So knee is bent, foot is flat on the floor, right leg, squeeze your quad, flex your foot. We're going to do our lift and our lower. So again, low back, close to the floor. So it's that brace. We don't want to let the ribs flare up, but we don't want to tuck and lift our buns off the floor either. It's that happy medium. Good, take it up and hold it. Your quad is tight and squeezed. Your foot is flexed. And lower down, switching sides. So right foot flat on the floor, knee is bent, left leg out straight. Squeeze your quad, flex your toes, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good, take it up and hold it. So squeeze the quad, flex the foot, lift and hold. 2 and 1. Bring it in. We're going to take both legs out straight. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh just above your knee. Let that right leg drift out to the side. If you would like to, start to pull in on that left leg like you're dragging your heel in until we've kind of come into a single leg bridge type position. We're just stretching that right outer thigh. Some of you might be flexible enough to start to pull in on that left leg and lift it off the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. So we're going to take both legs out straight. Left ankle over the right thigh just above the knee. Left leg, we're just going to let the knee drift out to the side. And then if you'd like, you can start to drag that right heel in, bending the knee. And if that's a good stretch for you, stay there. If you can bring it in a little bit more, then that's okay too. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to relax. We're going to bring both knees in, squeeze them together, and we're just going to wiggle side to side. You can have your feet flat on the floor, or you can have your legs lifted. Don't feel you have to get your legs to the floor or your knees to the floor. I just want you to do a little wiggle side to side. And the farther you can go, great. But if you can't get all the way out, that's okay too. Just 2 and 1. Bring it into the center. We're going to come up to a seated position. We're going to bring it in. We're going to take those legs a little bit wide, and we're just going to do right knee in and left knee in. Right knee in and left knee in. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. We're going to flip it over, hands and knees. Child's pose, a little bit of a stretch. Sit your hips back towards your heels. Drop your forehead down towards the floor. So I'm focusing on reaching my arms out in front of me, stretching out underneath my arms. Good, let's bring it up to hands and knees. Gonna come up to a half kneeling position. Tuck your tail, squeeze your glute, point your tailbone towards the floor. A little bit of a press forwards, and we're just going to give ourselves a nice good pat on the back on that side. Good, let's switch over to the other side. So half kneeling position, tuck your tail, squeeze your glute, just a little bit of a push forwards, and then we're going to give ourselves again a nice good pat on the back. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm down, take that front leg, pull it back just a little bit. Coming up nice and tall, feet hip width apart. Let's roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Good. Shoulders down, ear to shoulder, side to side. Let's bring the head up. We're going to look to one side, look to the other. Bring it into the center. We're going to take a deep breath in. Right hand grabs the left wrist, and we're going to gently pull our body up and over, a little side bend. And take it down. One more time, big breath in. Left hand grabs the right, little side bend. I think about lifting my ribs, dropping my hips. Good, bring it in. 2 deep breaths in right here. Big breath in, spread the fingers, spread the toes. And exhale, big breath in. And out. And you are all done.